best countries to study in 2025 with scholarship and easy immigration. Do you want to study abroad in 2025 but you don't know where to start? I've got you. So today I'll be breaking down the best countries to study in, where you can get fully funded scholarship and even stay to work or apply for residency after graduation. And these aren't just the usual suspects. I've researched countries offering high quality education, real immigration pathways, and the welcoming experience for international students, especially those that are from Africa, Asia, and underrepresented regions. And yeah, make sure you subscribe because we're about to go deep down in all that you need to know, and we always go deep in this place. Anyways, welcome back to the YouTube channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome. And why you just subscribe to the YouTube channel? Because what? It doesn't bite. What have you not even subscribed? So subscribe, like, and share. And getting down to the first country on my list, which is Germany. So let's start with one of the best kept secret, Germany. Do you know that tuition is free in most public universities in Germany? Even for international students. Yes, you heard me. Even for international students. So cost of living is lower than UK or the US, especially in smaller cities. And then the second thing or the third thing that makes Germany like a very preferred one is that you do not need an IELTS. This is not required for many programs. So if your degree was taught, even if your degree was taught in English, which is usually in English when you choose right, and then there are certain, I'm not certain about this, but I do think there are certain universities that you might need to learn German. But if you're very keen to languages, why not? But I'll just advise you to do more research, find universities, and if this is something you guys want me to, highlight and let you know, just drop in the comment section and I will respond to your comment. And then the one other unique thing about Germany as a country is that you can also use the DAAD, like more pronounced like DAD, quite long, scholarship, which covers your living expenses, your travel, and much more. It's like a full scholarship for you to study in Germany, coupled with the fact that it is free. I mean, these are like really good. And then let's talk about post-study, which is really important for people. You probably want to move to this country, you want to set up your life, because I get it. I'm an immigrant to the UK, and I like to call myself a global trotter because I know how difficult it is to uproot from somewhere that you're currently used to and then move into a new country to study for about 2 years or a year. It's quite demanding, yeah. And so you also don't just want to keep moving around, and you might just want to study in this, you might want to stay where you studied, like more like settle. So let's talk about post-study in Germany. So for you to get a post-study, you get a 10-month job seeking visa, and it's relatively easy to also transition a work visa or PR. You can transition to a work visa or to PR. So yeah, I am trying to find some of the stories that I've seen about people who come from other countries getting a DAD called, I'm guessing it's pronounced DAD, and then that works in Berlin. But I'm gonna find some of the testimonials, and if I find some, I'll insert it right here. And if I don't find, it doesn't even matter. You go for what you want to go. Do your research on Germany. It's tuition free in most public universities. All right, let's go to the second part of this country. The second country on my list, can you guess? Drum rolls. The second one will be Canada. Canada. Anyways, enough of me being goofy. Next up is a favorite for students who want to eventually like settle abroad, of course Canada, and world-class universities. These are some of the things you'll find in Canada. You have supportive learning environment. You also have access to scholarships. We have Canada Graduate Scholarship, Vania, and uni-specific options like the popular UBC or McGill. I'm probably not pronouncing it well, but I'll try to put it in the video for you, the name, the title, and then also University of Toronto. These are world-class universities, scholarships that you can find, and also supportive learning environment. Something very unique about Canada also is that postgraduation work permit, which is PGWP, gives you up to 3 years to stay and work. If I'm being fair, I think Canada would be like, I'm biased towards it. It's like one of my favorite because of how easy it is to like transition from being a student to permanent residence, if that is what is on your mind. So from PGWP you move into express entry and then permanent residency. And then pro tip for you is to apply to designated learning institutions that are usually eligible for PGWP. Remember, PGWP stands for Post-Graduation Work Permit. Seems like a mouthful, but anyways, living Canada, and people usually do not like Canada that much because of the cold, but people are surviving. And maybe don't go too deep into the cold areas, just maybe. But anyways, let me not spend so much time on that. The third one will be Ireland, spelled Ireland and pronounced Ireland. Anyways, Ireland is often overlooked, but it shouldn't be. The government of Ireland scholarship for non-EU students, we have tuition plus like £10,000 Euro stipends, and then lots of English taught programs. Ireland's tech and pharmaceutical sectors are also very much booming. You know, I'm all for tech, and yeah, whatever industry you find yourself, I'm not being biased, but yeah, the tech industry there is also very much booming. And then post-study you get 2 years to work and stay. There are lots and lots of Nigerians and Indians who are among the top student groups in Ireland right now. So whether you're from Nigeria, whether you're from India, whether you're from Pakistan, whether you're from America, whether you're from another part of Europe, Brazil, wherever you're from, you might want to look out for Ireland. And then the fourth country will be the Netherlands, right? So let's talk Netherlands, a rising star for global students. There is, in terms of scholarship for Netherlands, you have Holland Scholarship. You also have Erasmus available. So I have a friend who got the Erasmus Scholarship, and she has been a global trotter since then. Anyways, I will see if she would like to come on the show, but I'm not certain. Anyway, so we have the Holland Scholarship and then the Erasmus one, which is available, and you can then work part-time during studies and stay up to 1 year post-graduation to job hunt. And there are many programs that are also still taught fully in English for Netherlands. Finally, Netherlands also claim to have like friendly immigration policy and diversity. So, but yeah, you guys should let me know if you really like. The last time we had something like speaking to Dr. Iko about immigration scholarship and the global talent visa. If you guys like that kind of content, please feel free to let me know, and then I can see if my friend would like to come on the show. But yeah, let's move on to the fifth segment or fifth country, which is Sweden. So for Sweden has a very strong emphasis on innovation and research. So they have like a fully funded Swedish institute scholarships for master's students, like fully funded. You don't have to think about how do you pay your tuition fee this time. None of that would matter. So universities like Lund, I'm not Swedish, LUND, then you have universities like KTH and Uppsala, UPPSALA, I think that's how it's spelled, are top ranked. So you have access to top ranked university as well in Sweden. And then most scholarship usually cover your tuition, living expenses, and also insurance. So for post-study visa with Sweden, they offer up to 1 year stay post-study with PR options after work experience. And then finally, not to be like I don't rate UK, but I do, even with all the immigration policy white paper that is going on. Plus, if you've not seen that video, you need to watch it and stay informed. Now, if you're still considering the UK, yes, you have the Chevening Scholarship, Commonwealth Scholarship, GRE80 Great Scholarship, and I've done a video talking about the scholarships. So if that is something you need to watch, go ahead and watch. But post-study immigration rules are tightening. It's tightening, especially around dependent and then PR timelines. Again, I've given another video regarding the new rules that is coming up in the UK, which is still being deliberated, but you need to make informed choices. So it's I'll say it's still a great option, but do your own work and consider alternatives if long-term settlement is your goal. So we wrap it up here in the sense that whether you are looking for free education, world-class degrees, or just an immigration-friendly path, there's something here for you. Let me know in the comments which country you're considering, if you want me to go deeper, like dive deep, or explain further into one of this. Also, please let me know in the comment section. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. I think I'm forgetting something. Yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.